Hi everyone, welcome to TwoTwins in EVE, your weekly update for EVE Online stuff. I am your host, the Lone Wolf, and there hasn't been much news this week either, but what little news came out was very good in my opinion. First of all, FanFest 2012 was announced, and it's planned for March of next year. And even if you can't go, it's still something to look forward to. Because of all the live streaming that normally goes on during a FanFest, so I'm definitely looking forward to it. The other news I have is a dev blog by CCP Trophy France, in which they announced the return of ship spinning, so that's very exciting to a lot of players and to myself as well. I'm really looking forward to not having to load at the captain's quarters every time I dock. And also the return of the old icons on the turrets, so that will probably be an improvement, although it's a rollback to the old situation, because right now I can't really tell my hybrids from my lasers anymore. It just all looks the same black blur on the current turret icons. So two very good changes that are announced in this dev blog. Now on to Operation Solitude. So I got permission from my brother and CEO to make the next episode about what we have been doing in the last few weeks, and it's setting up a part of our operations in Solitude. Solitude is a high-sec island. Basically it's a number of high-sec systems surrounded by null and zero-sec. And the big advantage of Solitude is that there are very little people there. And so what we did was my brother risked the journey there in a scanning ship, and then started scanning for a high-sec to high-sec wormhole, which we then found. And then we started moving our stuff through the wormhole into Solitude, namely our exploration ships, our Machinos for ice mining, a few transport ships, and our POS. So the plan is to set up the POS there once we have gathered enough fuels to do so in a safe manner. We're aiming at around 1 month worth of fuel, and so we also set up our planetary interaction there. The idea is basically to be able to run the POS without having to buy anything from the market. And the advantage, like I said, was fewer people, so less competition for exploration. If you guys want an example of this, just a few days ago I saw my brother get a Pfizer Pentis outpost, and he got 400 million ISK in drops from the battleship there. So he had energized adaptive nano, a medium armor repairer, and a 10 MN micro warp drive, and the total of that is worth around 400 million. I myself have had a few very nice drops as well over the last week, and there are definitely a lot more sites to do in Solitude than there are in Iona, where we have the rest of our operation. And even though Iona is not even that crowded, but the difference is really huge. So what's the idea behind Operation Solitude? It's actually a little bit of training and preparation for our next phase, which will probably be next year due to all the other games that are coming out the rest of this year. And the idea is for our wormhole, for our corps, to try their hand at some wormhole living in the beginning of next year. So we are going to try and make all the necessary preparations for that, and see what we can do that way. I myself am training for the Amar command ships, so that I can give bonuses, and I think the Absolution, it's called, has some very nice DPS for a command ship, so it has good bonuses as well. And then with the ganglings, we're hoping to be able to do wormhole stuff with Arvales as well, whom we're going to try to get into a Tech-2 fitted battle cruiser by then, and my brother will be going for Tech-3 ships. So yeah, that's going to be that's Operation Solitude for us, was trying to get stuff running in Solitude. The boss should be going up probably next week, I expect to, and then yeah, we're just going to try and use this experience and try and play it the same way we would in a wormhole. So we're only going to move our stuff when we scan another high-sec wormhole in Solitude, and try and get prepared and think about all the necessary ships and all the other stuff like boss hangars, etc., that we're going to need in order to be able to make it in a wormhole. And after that, we're probably going to start scanning once we've played the rest of the games. That is, you know, by the end of this year, maybe early next year, we're going to start scanning for a wormhole of our own to inhabit, and that's going to be the game plan for EVE Online, for Co-Incorporated at the moment. And the only possible change in this could be an incredible winter expansion that would make 0-0 life that much more interesting, that we would try our hand on that. But that's a bit wait and see, since we don't have any information yet. So yeah, probably gonna be wormhole life for us in the medium future, maybe 0-0 life. But we're trying to prepare for this more risky way of playing EVE Online, and I hope we'll be successful. But we're definitely taking our time, considering that there's a lot of other games we want to play the rest of this year. And well, I'm looking forward to it, taking our time but having fun doing it, and I think that's very important when you're playing video games. So that's it for this week, and I'll see you guys next time.